Hello and welcome back. In this session, we are going to learn regular expressions. So, what can we do with regular expressions? Uh, these are very handy when we need to analyze, data in its lowest form. Like we can handle character by character. It can go any lower than that if you're talking in terms of like a little bit more meaningful information. Because normally when you are programming in high-level programming language, we don't deal with ones and zeros, meaning in terms of binary digits. We mostly deal at the character level, pretty much like in, let's say, in plain natural language, like plain English or mathematics, right? Either the lowest thing in mathematics that we deal with is maybe numbers, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then some operators, right? So, and in English, probably the lowest thing that we can go with the letters A, B, C, D, etc. Right? So with the regular expression, we can reach to that level, and that's why people call them very powerful things. When in a high in any program student high level programming language like web application or so, if certain things don't work, you have bugs, and then you have to go and analyze the lowest level of data, then probably is the regular expression that becomes very handy. And most of the high level programming languages, they support regular expressions, and also there are very good libraries available in at the OS level, pretty much in any flavor of Unix, you know and any flavor of Linux, the most popular operating system in the world now. Okay, so with that, let's get started with it. I am going to start my interpreter. It's a lot convenient here. And then few thing on notation. In regular expression, plus means one or more. Question mark means 0 or 1. Asterisk, the star sign means 0 or more. Minus, that's used for range. Square bracket also used for range. And parentheses, they are used for character by character representation. Okay, so if you want to use regular expression, I have to import a library. Okay, what is that library? Scala utility, just util, and then matching, because we use regular expression to match something. Regex. Okay, regular expression. That's it. Okay, it's imported. Now I can use. Okay, let's do something interesting actually. Okay, well, an integer is equal to. Okay, so if I put in 3. Okay, let me first write it. Okay, question mark, minus sign, question mark, and then uh, digit 1 or plus, and then okay, that's my regular expression. So what does this regular expression do? That's pretty interesting. Okay, so what I'm interested in this is something that has question mark. Remember, question mark means 0 or 1. Something that has 0 or 1 minus. Okay, and then that is followed by slash d is for digit, and plus is one or more digit. Okay, so I'm looking for some some numeric values here. Okay, so let's create one string. Val data is equal to Scala. Actually, that doesn't matter. Case, it's not case sensitive. In for our purpose, programming 44 minus 55 is fun. Okay, minus 1.1, 3.4, right? That's my data, and there is my regular expression. Now an integer. Okay, find first. Okay, now I'm using infix operator notation. Okay, that's almost like saying an integer dot find first. Okay, it's same thing. If I do this one and then data, find first, an integer find first data. Okay, let me do that. Find first find first. Okay, what does it say? Value find first is not a member of Scala util matching regular expression. And is it a find first? Yeah, actually it should be find first in. Okay, so we're getting, and it gets a sum, you know, it's a sum. It doesn't say number, but it says, you know, sum, because it's a class. It becomes a class. It's more like a, you see here, it's an option. It becomes, it's one of the options here. Okay, and okay, it treats that more like a, even though it was able to find that digit, but it is still some returns as an option. Okay, so it found the first number there. Okay, yeah, okay, that's yeah, that's interesting. And then also this one, you know, I use a infix. Instead of that, I could say find first in. It should give the same actually result. Okay, so nothing surprising over there. Now if you want to get a word, so what's the regular expression for word? Well, a word, okay, word can start with, okay, it has to be either A to Z, okay, small z, or that, so see that hyphen means range, or it has to be A to capital A to Z, right? And that one, it can be one or more. It could be a single letter, can also be a word, right? So that's my regular expression. And now if I do my word find first in, and then my data, let's go the first word. What is the first word for us? That's a Scala. It's going to, okay, I think I made a mistake over there. Find first in data. Okay, what did I say? Value find, that's case sensitive, so it's going to be this one. Oh, none. That's interesting. Well, it says there is no word there, so why it is so? And my definition of a word is A to Z and then A to Z. Oh, you know what happened? If I write this way, it says first I have to have a small letter and then I have to have a capital letter. Okay, so I don't want to have that restriction actually. Okay, I want to have something like this. It could be capital or small, it doesn't really matter. Okay, now let's do that. Okay, so you got the Scala. All right, yeah, that one is pretty interesting. Now we know how to use the regular expressions. Okay, all right, so that's about regular expression, right? So now I think we can wrap up this video, and then we'll learn about single character input in the next video.